Oh, it's official. Like a referee with a whistle. You got your boy Jay-Z in the media now. And Jay-Z like, hey, I don't give a damn. I ain't giving you shit. I don't give a damn what kind of civil suit you come up with against me. Jay-Z ain't having it. Trying to get me all mixed up in this Puffy thing. Jay-Z being accused of having sexually assaulted a 13-year-old girl. Jay-Z said, I don't give a damn what you talking about. He ain't giving you shit. He ain't getting no cash outs. The hell with you. Shit. You know, obviously, I think Jay-Z and Puff, I think they would consider themselves to be friends. But some damn lawyer, what's the dude's name? I think Tony Busby. He got a lawsuit against Jay-Z. This is some of the lawsuiters on Twitter. This is what Jay-Z had to say. My lawyer received a blackmail attempt called a demand letter from a lawyer named Tony Busby. What he had calculated was the nature of these legislations, and the public scrutiny would make me want to settle. No, sir. It had the opposite effect. It made me want to expose you for the fraud you are in a very public fashion. So no, I will not give you one red penny. Hey, I ain't giving you shit. You know what I'm talking about? Shit. That's how Jay-Z. I feel him. I ain't mad at him. She better stand on business. If you attack, hey, you better get right. It might be some get back. You know, I'm not gonna read all that shit, but you know, Jay-Z said, hey, shit, come after me, you better come right. You know? So this is where the dude this is what Tony Busby had to say. He said, regarding the Jay-Z case and his efforts to silence my clients, Mr. Carter previously denied being the one who sued me and my firm. He filed his voracious case under wait a minute. Let me go to Twitter. Let me see. Went on to say, he said, what he fails to say in his recent statement is my firm sent his lawyer a demand letter on behalf of an alleged victim, and that victim never demanded a penny from him. Instead, she only sought a confidential mediation. Since I sent the letter on her behalf, Mr. Carter has not only sued me, but he has tried to bully and harass me and this plaintiff. His conduct has had the opposite impact. She is embodying. I'm very proud of her resolve. As far as the legislations and the complaint filed, we will let the filing speak for itself and will litigate the facts in court, not in the media. Well, he basically sound like he wants some money. Pay up. He said, hey, what you? She was trying to blackmail me, goddammit. He ain't having it. I hear you. You know. See, this is what we call you trying to assassinate Jay-Z's character. A smear campaign. That's what we call this. You know. And so Jay-Z pushing back. Here's what the media had to say. If I can get the video to play. Uh-oh.
music mogul Jay-Z is now being accused of raping a 13-year-old girl with Sean Diddy Combs during an MTV VMA after party in the year 2000. The rapper issued a blistering statement in response and directed his comments at attorney Tony Busby, who filed the suit, saying, quote, "You've made a terrible error in judgment thinking that all celebrities are the same. I'm not from your world. I'm a young man who made it out of the project of Brooklyn. We don't play these types of games. We have very strict codes and honor. We protect children. You seem to exploit people for personal gain. I look forward to showing you just how different I am." Criminal defense attorney Lexi Rigdon joins me now. Lexi, good morning to you. What a development here. So another thing Jay-Z said in his statement is that this was a civil suit filed against him. And he said, "These allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one," essentially saying, if I really did these things, treat me the way I should be treated. So how should we be thinking about all of this? What do you think?
Well, that's some denial from him. And, sometimes celebrities have pretty muted denials, like, I'm not going to comment now, or I direct all questions to my lawyers. I actually admire the strength of the denial. I think that at this point, there's no objective indicia of reliability to this complaint. Now, obviously, things are going to play out and we're going to end up learning more. But if you look at it on its face, it's a 24-year-old complaint. Very significantly, he was not named in the lawsuit in the first instance when it was filed. The girl was allegedly 13 at the time it happened, and in the complaint it says that she had been given something and she was quote unquote woozy. And so I think that this just needs to be looked at in kind of a measured way. The media, Pete Hegseth being one of them, where they automatically hear an allegation and they run with it. I think that this needs to be treated in a measured type of way. We don't need knee-jerk societal reactions. Anybody can make allegations against somebody, and people who are rich and famous are particularly targets. And so obviously I don't know what happened, but I think it just needs to play out, and we need to give him the benefit of the doubt at this point.
Well, that's what Tony Busby is saying. And so this federal lawsuit was originally filed in October. So interesting that we're only learning about this now. And then Tony Busby responded to Jay-Z's statement by writing this on X: "Since I sent the letter on her behalf," meaning the defendant, "Mr. Carter has not only sued me, but he has tried to bully and harass me and this plaintiff. We will let the filing speak for itself and will litigate the facts in court, not in the media." A spokesman for the U.S. Attorney's Office in the Southern District of New York declined to comment on whether the office is pursuing this case. So what happens next?
Well, who knows what's going to happen with that? I mean, we don't know if the feds are going to be looking into this. They may well be at this point. I think that there are people further looking into Diddy. I think there might be a superseding indictment coming, and probably looking into the people that he's associated with himself. But this also may well be beyond the statute of limitations. So it really just depends. I mean, as it stands right now, I can't imagine that there's enough evidence to necessarily bring something, because somebody's accuser saying something happened 24 years ago without more evidence is probably not going to be enough. But then again, we don't know what evidence she has. So it really remains to be seen if this is actually going to be passed on to the criminal authorities, or if they're working on it at this point.
All right, so jury deliberations in the Daniel Penny case are set to resume today after the judge.
That's about it. So there you have it, man. What's interesting to see is, when it comes to these big brands, they always say, if somebody gets into trouble that's associated with some of these brands, just like Jay-Z is associated with the NFL, right? It's interesting to see in the near future what's going to happen. Are they going to say, hey, we don't want to be associated with Jay-Z no more because of his alleged cases? It's going to be interesting to see how this play out in the near future. Because, when it comes to us, we usually get one shot. And whether it's true or false or however it go, once these trials come out on us, these cases come out on us, these civil trials or federal trials, once they come out on us, people automatically, they don't want to fuck with us no more. They say it's innocent until proven guilty, but it seems like when it comes to us, it's a different type of scenario, different type of game that they play. It's usually we're guilty until proven innocent. And even when we're proven to be innocent, hell, we already lost almost all the deals we had. You know what I'm saying? These big brands don't even wait until they don't even let us go through the trial. They don't even let us. They say trust the system, right? I mean, we don't even have the opportunity to let the system play out, to go through the litigation. We don't even get that. We don't even have that privilege as black men. If it was a white guy, oh yeah, they'll get that grace and privilege. You know, right or wrong, true or false, it don't matter. But when it come to us, as soon as it gets on plasters on the internet, that's it. They cut us off. They ain't gotta think about it. I'm like, damn. I say, hey, what if it ain't true? Well, I don't know. We don't really know if it's true now, but we don't want to be associated with it. That's what I mean when I say we only get one shot. We don't get the benefit of the doubt. And that's the thing. But this is a smear campaign. It's a money grab. We know what it is. And anybody can file a civil case against you. Especially if you got money to pay out. If you ain't got no money to pay out, well, it's a waste of time. But people that file civil cases, they know you got money to pay out. And that's what usually happens. People pay money out to make the problems go away. But Jay-Z said, the hell with that. He ain't playing around like that. He ain't giving no free money. See, that's what Puff did. He paid a couple $1 million to Cassie. Some reports said 30 million. It could have been less, but it's probably more than likely it's a couple million. Just to get the problem in Cassie to go away. But everybody's strategy ain't the same. There's some people that, hell with that shit. I ain't giving you nothing, bitch. I ain't giving you nothing. Tony Busby, you can go to hell, you know? But it's going to be interesting to see what happens with the NFL in the near future, you know, because this case, they've been known, this case has been pending for a minute now. They said like a year or two. So, but it didn't get out to the media until now. So, you know, it'd be interesting to see what happens with the NFL. As far as Jay-Z conducting business and everything, you know, the NFL, to my knowledge, they haven't responded, you know, but we'll see what happens. But Jay-Z said, hey, the hell with it. Come on with it. Jay-Z said, hey, if you believe what if you're claiming what I did to be true, let's do a federal case. Come on with it, goddammit. You know, hey man, it's all out in the streets, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to us, you know. But it's tell me what you think below. What do you think about these cases? You know, I mean, it's and the funny thing is, when it comes to these cases, these civil cases, it's always the same firms. It's the same attorney. They might have 5-10 people that they claim, but you don't know their names. It might not even be a real person. That's the thing. It might not even be a real person. It could be a fake person. But it's one person claimed they got 5, 2, 10, 20, 50 people. But it might not be 10 people. It might be 2 people. But they might have 8 names. But it might be made up. That's the thing. These attorneys have ways of putting things together. And they get away with it. because they know they understand all the loopholes when it comes to these cases, and they understand how to manipulate the court system. So whenever you hear somebody, and then this person is anonymous. When it comes to this case, it's an anonymous. They ain't giving no names. Just like Puff, they give him no names. There's no names. Puff in jail for some people that there's no names. I mean, if there's a victim, at least tell us the name. All we got is just Cassie. He's not in jail for Cassie. He's in jail for having parties, freak parties. That ain't illegal. Having what? Vaseline. That ain't illegal to have a bunch of Vaseline and baby oil at your house. That ain't illegal. That might be some funny shit, but okay, weirdo, whatever. Yeah. But there's no name and no victims. That's the crazy thing. I'm in jail for what? Because I did something wrong to some alleged person? Yeah, but who the person is? They just making it up. Yes, I'm white and I'm white and I'm white and I say so type shit. Or because I say so. I'm like, that's how this shit is going out here today. You know? So, hey, this shit could happen to anybody. As far as the civil cases go. If you got a little money, you ain't got to be famous. You can be just a well-known person in your town or your city. Or somebody that's known to have money. And some girl can say, hey, he sexually assaulted me. He felt my ass at the nightclub. And that's the case right there. She want $100,000. Because they know 9 times out of 10, you have $100,000. She knows you have $100,000. Maybe you let her get too much access to you. She been around you. She's seen too much and experienced too much around you. So she know you have $100,000. And God forbid you show her your bank account. You know what I'm saying? So she know she got a pretty good idea that you can pay her $100,000. Because her and the attorney, you know, they put little ideas together, a little plan together, a little business plan together, so to speak. So she, he got at least $100,000. So the attorney talk to your attorney, say, hey, if you want to make this go away, just give us $100,000. Sign this form. You never see her again, and she'll never talk about it ever again. A money grab. Simple. Straight like that. So tell me what you think below. Like and share this episode. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.
Alright. Just got the call, it's going down tonight. It's a lot of goodbyes here tonight. But then I saw the sky and that I like. Here from Cali, I live in the valley. Then you look